Good day, I have to say. Better than what it was last week or the week before, when I was literally here saying I was drunk out of it. We need Danny Healy Way for a second. Where's Danny Healy Way? Get Danny Healy Way on the phone. Danny Healy Way. Listen to Danny. Good man, Danny.
I now call on
Danny
Deputy Danny Healy Ray, whom I understand is sharing your time, Deputy John.
I'm getting old.
64. Thank you, Deputy Healy Ray.
Indeed, I say to you, Eamon Ryan, I think you will have to change because I don't agree with all this story about climate change at all. And there has been patterns of climate change going back over the years before there was ever a combustible engine working and put in this country or in any other country.
I hope you enjoyed the weather. It's good weather. It's in the great weather at the moment.
This country was
roasted
out of it. And in the 15th and the 16th centuries, we were drowned out of it. In the 1740s, we had a famine that we lost over 3 million people because of 2 years of bad weather. The records will prove that, Eamon Ryan.
And it's good to see the weather.
We lost over 3 million at that time. We didn't have any combustible engine or anything like it at that time. And you were talking about cattle and suckler cows. There weren't a fraction of the cows in Ireland that time. That's no. And what I'm saying to you is, the patterns of climate change took place.
Danny Healy.
And mankind, I don't believe, had any hand actor part in it. It's something that happened. If we go back further than that, we had the Ice Age, and when the whole country was covered in ice. And if we come along to the 1860s to the 1880s, this country was drowned out.
Yeah, that's Danny Healy Way, independent TD for Kerry. Nearly said Wicklow for a second. Do you not know the Healy Ways? Jesus, which planet are you living on? 2 Healy Way TDs. But no, I basically was just making a reference. That's why I played the video. I was basically saying last week or the week before, I was sitting here and I said I was drowned out of it. Because my coat literally was dripping. And just dripping and dripping. Like the whole floor was covered in water because it was dripping. So it was so much rain in my jacket. That's basically, I was just putting on that as a reference.
There was one year, particular year, the sun didn't shine at all. And there wasn't yet any combustible engines in our country.
Yeah. There you go. Let's go find an eye. What? Where are you? What county are you living in? What country are you living in? You must not be from Ireland then. You don't know about them. Because they're kind of very well known here now. No, they're very well known here. Because nearly everybody would know about them. Would know particularly Danny anyway. His Nokia phone. Who's chatting on the TV? It was Danny Healy Way. Danny Healy Way. I suppose you don't know. You probably know his brother, maybe. The 2 TDs. Would you like to be a TV in the door? Hello, Keane. We're in the Cavan Inn, of course. Of course. Who's he? Do you seriously not know you're joking? You must be joking. I think you must be playing a joke. Like, what county you in, I suppose? An anarchist? Oh no. I did just say, is that anarchist? Yeah, do you know? But no, it's a long story. If you generally don't know, it's basically a long story. I'm surprised you don't know. I'm actually surprised now. If you generally don't know. Like, do you generally not know who Danny Healy is? I don't mean to, but I can give you a bit of a lesson, I suppose, on it. Not a lesson, but a bit of a talk. I can teach you a bit about how that, if you wish. I'm in the Isle of Man. Oh, so you would know, yeah. I was thinking about that. Yeah, so you wouldn't know, yeah. Apologies, yeah. So I try and explain the best I can. So basically, obviously, you probably have a parliament, basically, you're a self-governing island. The Isle of Man is a self-governing island. So they would have, obviously, a parliament too. Yeah, no, I understand. I thought you were from Ireland. Sorry, apologies. That's what I thought. I thought you were from Ireland. But you know, if you look even Danny Healy way up, you'll find loads of. But basically, he's an Irish politician. Basically, he's from the Kingdom of Kerry, not from the. Obviously, that's just a nickname. Kerry's called the Kingdom. He's elected obviously as an independent TD to Dáil in the Houses of the Oireachtas, the Dáil, as an independent. And basically, he doesn't agree. He doesn't agree with climate change. He doesn't agree with drink driving. He thinks drink driving laws should be abolished. Um, he doesn't like he hates the Green Party. He doesn't like the Labour Party or any of that. And they were liked in Kerry. They got 30-something thousand votes, first preference votes. So, very popular in Kerry. The two brothers. Then there's Michael Healy-Rae. And they own loads of businesses too, the multi-millionaires, as they say too. I can go into more details. But if you even just look up on YouTube there, but then Healy-Rae, straight away you find out about it. Like, it's a good lot of funny moments and all out about it. Another tree hugger, and we're not less than a tree hugger. He doesn't agree at all with anything, let's put that way. In the Isle of Man, you mean? Well, we did, yeah. So there's no income tax in the Isle of Man, or income taxes or whatever. The Queen's no climate change. But you don't know the Greens, especially. I don't know who would want anything to do with the Green Party, you know. Like you see about Eamon Ryan at the moment, he wants mass surveillance. He wants to roll that out as quick as possible. What I mean by that, facial recognition systems. So the Green Party, it's all for your future. It's all for the environment, of course. So they say. So they tell you. But this is weird. So, but yeah, no, it's a long story. Anyway, I would recommend if you have a second, look up a few. There's a few videos, funny videos on YouTube about it now. That one that I was playing was about the thing. Yeah, well, I know the Island of Man would be a strict place anyway. You wouldn't get off from watching the Island of Man. Let's put it that way. I say if you looked at somebody funny there, you'd probably be thrown in prison. Somebody got arrested once for kicking a can on the Island of Man. If he got 2 days in prison or something like that just for kicking the can. So, not the greatest place to cause trouble. Let's put it that way. Not like here where you get off with it. You used to have a prison on the Island of Man too. There was a documentary about it once that I remember watching. Britain's smallest prison or something like that. It was called. I can't remember exactly. It could have been that, but I don't know. I suppose that's the way to do it, I suppose. Yeah, I thought you were from Ireland somewhere. My apologies again. I thought you were from Ireland. I think you might be told me at one stage. Yeah, I vaguely remember somebody telling me something about the Island of Man once. You still have a jubilee, but you're kind of a self-governing dominion. You're not really a part of Britain. You're kind of a self-governing island, but technically the British Crown. Technically speaking, that's to be technically. Obviously, not as much as probably Jersey and stuff. Well, you probably actually be more than Jersey and Guernsey and all that. Give or take. Yeah, well, they got a new prison up because there was a documentary about it. I remember watching it. Now, it might have been last year, I think it was. Do you have elected parliament? In and let me rephrase it. Do you have an elected parliament in the Isle of Man, like represents you on the Isle of Man? Or do you just elect people straight to Westminster, I suppose? That's kind of my question. I don't really know much about the Isle of Man's politics. I'd say you probably do elect, you probably have MPs for Westminster. Ooh. Hello, how are you doing? Sorry, I was too busy going on with something though. I presume you have a own parliament, kind of. And then you have people elected to Westminster. Great weather today, isn't it? Great weather. Hopefully it lasts anyway. Because for the last few weeks it's been just pissing. So at least it's some kind of good weather. Some kind of consolation, let's put it that way. But is it the consolation? That's the question. Or is it just... I don't know. Anyway. Also, there was a war criminal caught in Ireland from the Yugoslavian wars. He was here for a long time, and we only found out he was here the other day. That'd be great. We let people into the country we don't even know who they are, and they turn out to be war criminals. And probably has a free social house and everything. That's the worst part of it. That's the frightening part, sorry, not the worst part. That he conned the whole system. Seems like it's going to be quite even, I know. Yeah, don't take notifications for that or anything. Probably didn't, yeah. Who knows?
You know what?
Don't know what I'm doing. I think Yusuf was gone. I was asking. I don't think he's here. I was asking about his kind of government, but he's gone. I asked him again, sure, no harm. No panic. No hurry. Don't hurry, I'm hurry, as I would say. Also, the snooker was interrupted by, what do you call them? Just Stop Oil, which are obviously kind of terrorists at this stage, going around disrupting everything. Exactly. So yeah, they were kind of interrupted by, focus, let's put that. Wished. Wished. It's lovely County Cavan. Yeah, so obviously should be terrorists. Obviously, a terrorist group obviously going around doing this, and obviously no, it wasn't the Grand National. No, it was the Grand National was people stopping, stopping fan McCurdy. That's the word I'm trying to look for. Wrist. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, just to say, we probably will continue on with Far Cry. I just didn't feel like it tonight. I was going to do it, but I think we might leave it to tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Yeah, and then we'll probably take it from there, I suppose. Well, I think we might do it tomorrow now, because I have to kind of get moving a bit on it, I suppose. It's just a lot of torture, and a lot of pain and suffering, because the game just continuously fucks you over. Yeah, they ran out of the track. They're hopping everyone, they're dropping everyone. So I was going to blame them for much, but no. So a lot of protests going on. Protests everywhere. Oh, so how much did the Irish government say they had in surplus from people paying taxes and stuff? The revenues out, the exchequer, sorry. How much did the exchequer still have? It's billions, like hundreds of billions we're talking about. The government expected to win an extra bit of money, basically. Probably quite 10 billion this year. The forecast for next to be even bigger. 16 billion. So they have 10 billion in surplus that they're not going to do anything with. Let's put that way. So. Isn't it great? And I think it actually was more. They said it was more. Than they say. Genghis Khan. It's going to be quiet night and there's not many people around today. It's the good weather that's taking people probably out and about. Out and about in Cavan. Who do you wish, Johnny? Jimmy, Joe and Johnny went to cool till one night. Up and down by Capel, they never find us there. And I'm like, why let us shine here? We hold each other. We are the British. Singing a song, lads and lassies. No, anything else to talk about? Anything else fun? Nothing else really too fun. Is there anything else actually? Nothing really of anything too serious anyway, because I just wanted to. I don't know, there's nothing really else I can think of. Apart from there's a card game on here on Brother Switch at the moment. We've got dark pretty quickly now, I just noticed there. It's only after 9 and it's getting dark. Interesting. Interesting. And then we're gonna go for another about 10 minutes and I'll leave it there. I still have work to do. That's why I'm just turning on my computer. Paperwork to do for tonight. So we'll say as soon as I'm finished here now, I start this. Get it done. Because I done a bit last night and that's why I couldn't stream. Took nearly 2 hours. So by the time I got home anyway, it was near enough 9:30, and then I done the paperwork and stuff, it was nearly 11. Just after 11 o'clock when I finished. So, and should look at by the time you get anything done with me, it's late in the night by the time you get into, and then you have work in the morning. They never a dull moment, basically. Never a dull moment. Joe Biden. Oh, wished. Don't know why I got this random news story on my feed. Emergency services attend the scene of a Midlands crash. Midlands, that's like down the country. Don't know why I randomly just popped in my head. And then oh yeah, so tomorrow. Yeah, we actually have a schedule for tomorrow. I actually forgot about it. So most likely we'll be starting the thing I said about the other day. We'll be starting that, so yeah. So it might take us 2 days, yeah. So we can't do fuck, yeah. Yeah, we won't get it done all in one night, I don't think. If we spend an hour to make 2 hours, so yeah. If we spend an hour tomorrow night, Thursday night we have it done by Friday and ready to go. So we do that. We get it sorted, we get it done, we get it dusted. It's joking. So we do that tomorrow. So I don't know what time we'll be live tomorrow. It'll probably be 9:30, maybe give or take. We won't rush, I suppose, tomorrow. We take our time with it. And go home in time and take your time all day. You gotta keep the shovel tipping. Actually, excuse me. I feel in the mood to listen to a song, even though it's copyrighted. Most guests don't know. I wish. Fucking, I hate the ads are fucking. I hate these ads. I hate them with a burning passion. Right.
Johnny, how long are you in the council now?
Well, I've been on the council 20 years and I never ever don't you fear. One time they tried to get rid of me, but I wouldn't take their redundancy. Oh, please, the shovel
Aye.
there won't be the time to
I don't know. I felt the need.
come in time, go home in time and take your time all day. Oh, please, the shovel there won't be the time.
So yeah, very fancy.
Come in time, go home in time and take your time all day.
Ah, you hear that? Take your time all day. Go home in time.
I think the time is coming near when I'll become an overseer.
Aye.
Oh, please, the shovel tipping, don't feel the time is slipping. Come in time, go home in time and take your time all day. Oh, please, the shovel tipping, don't feel the time is slipping. Come in time, go home in time and take
Indeed.
your time all day. But the overseer is not so bad, he's retired soon and I'm so glad, because I think I'll get his job and it's worth
The next review of Bob. Oh, so that's actually a true statement. Because the majority of the feckin' overseers and get what do you call overseers? Yeah, overseers. Yeah. 1 second. Apologies for that. Oh, hello, Yusuf, you're back. Yeah, sorry, but I was on the phone. Somebody was looking for me on the phone. So yeah, we probably go now. And what was I saying before I leave? Oh yeah, the overseers. Nearly every overseer I know in the council is nearly retired. So it's a true statement. Fucking, I'd say 98% of them are nearly retirement. Let's put it that way. So, like, it's crazy stuff now. Like, it's actually a true statement, basically. Macron, yeah, he probably won't get out for it because it doesn't seem to be going too well for him. Sorry, something going on in the background. Yeah, so yeah, we stay for another minute or two and we'll see much more. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. I have to go make another phone call in a second. So a lot of phone calls I have to make. So I have to do that. Yeah, so anything else before we go, sorry again. I will have to cut it short anyway. I wasn't gonna stay long on it tonight, so we'll go and do it. It'll probably be about 20 minutes and it'll be on this call, so yeah, I'll go now and there's nothing else I can say. I have to go and do this now. So yeah, anything before we go, sorry again. Again, apologies to be cutting it short. Probably go now. I don't want to keep them waiting any longer. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you everyone again. Apologies again for randomly going this time. Is he the YouTuber in England? Over in England, like he covers England, the stuff in England. Actually, might be able to tell you that. Actually, look it up here when I'm here. Like, it vaguely sounds familiar. If I could see it, just give me a second. I'll look it up before I go. You can wait another second too. Yeah, man. Let me find it. I have to look at my watch history. I remember I watched one of his. I think I watched his video. It's up and vaguely familiar. Yeah, no, I just checked. I just want the fact check. Give me a second now. When was it that I was watching them? Last time. Yeah, I have to fact check it. I can't remember where is it. Something similar, the name. The name looks very familiar. If I could see it. Like, it was this week I remember watching something. Oh yeah, Elton Winston 2.2.0, is it? How do you know? Are you watching me at night? That sounds a bit dangerous. But yeah, I know, yeah. I watched him how long ago? 3 days ago. I knew I watched him at some stage. Yeah, I just seen one of his videos and I watched it. Sometimes he talks about out and I watch it too. That's mainly how I found him, I think. I haven't subscribed him, but I watch every once in a while. If that makes any sense. So yeah, unfortunately, everybody, I have to go, unfortunately. I talk again to you, so yeah, apologies again. Something that I'm unforeseen circumstances came up. So yeah, take care everyone, I'll talk to you tomorrow.